Hey everyone, this is Douglas from the Amigos Down Under podcast. This is part 2 from last week's episode. Hope you enjoy. Cheers.
So, now, moving on to New Year's.
Okay, yeah.
We were saying to get away from the cliche snowy
Like New
American
York.
Christmas New
Yeah,
York.
yeah.
Fuck, I'd be mad, but
Yeah.
because they do that whole ball drop thing.
Yeah, it would be good.
But, yeah, where else would you do it? I really can't think, just anywhere.
I
Really?
reckon
Where-
I'd like to be, so I've done New Year's in Chile. I'd like to be somewhere in a Latin country, so South America or Mexico for New Year's, because I reckon those like Brazil, party hard place, but also safe. I don't want to be out in the
when-
sticks.
The second last, not the previous time, the one before that, when Mum and my auntie went to El Salvador, my cousin went too. And he told me about New Year's there. Same sort of thing, just party hard. Everything was open until 5 in the morning. We didn't even close. All the bars and stuff in the strip there in El Salvador. So,
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
Anywhere where they party hard.
Yeah, somewhere and when you can experience that, it's a familiar-ish culture, obviously. So, I'm not too crazy, so that'd be good. But I guess something a little bit different to your New York style, Christmas, New Year's. Dougie, anything?
Yeah, one thing I'd probably like to do, spend Christmas here, New Year's here, catch a flight and spend it on where the last New Year's Day celebration would be in the world. So we're one of the first ones. So New Zealand is probably the first one that celebrates New Year's.
And then us,
And then it's like us. And then obviously someone on the other side of the world, they're the last, that country's the last one to spend it.
2 New Years.
It'll be like a 2 New Years
Yeah.
celebrated
Crazy,
twice.
but-
Yeah, but
that'd be
fuck,
good.
But I don't know if it's possible. I don't know if you
You'd
can
have
do
to
it.
book that
Yeah.
shit like 2 years in advance,
But
and the flights are cheap.
Would it
but
be
Then
possible?
they'll cancel that
I
shit.
don't know.
Yeah,
Because how
surely.
quickly can you get there?
Well,
Because
you've
it'll
got,
be
Depends on
other
the
side of the
you've
world.
got
man.
24 hours basically.
Yeah, but
I think it's I don't know the gap, but I'm pretty sure it would be like a 24-hour gap
close
between.
enough.
So
Close
you're
enough
saying
to-
like towards the States, sort of?
Yeah, it would have to be.
Because they're a day. They're a day
It'd have to be.
before.
Maybe Alaska would probably be
Yeah.
the last
Fuck,
one,
imagine
like
that.
international.
that'd be
date
pretty
line.
cool. Boring, but cool.
Yeah, but like
just
just
to
say
that you've done it, eh?
Yeah,
That'd be
yeah,
that's
crazy.
what I say. Because
Yeah.
I spent I'd probably fly to New Zealand, go to Auckland. I'd be I think one of the closest, one of the ones.
Yeah.
one of the major first
And
major
then
cities to do it.
He gets off the
Celebrate
plane.
there.
Gets off
New
the plane.
Year's, get off. I'm still in the same year. I go backwards in time. I'm still in the same year and celebrate again.
He gets off the plane. There's people counting down. I made it. Yeah.
Fucker.
That'd be great.
And then you turn
Time
around and
travel.
run back on the plane. Let's go.
And then you say,
Time
and then you
travel.
can say you can actually go. I celebrated New Year's twice.
That is awesome. Is there anything really different? Like, you know how Christmas is like, and I'm using the quotation mark thing, Aussie Christmas compared to our, like, as in how
I
we
think New Year's is the
traditionally.
same.
New Year's is the same
I think
everywhere, really,
New
isn't it?
Year is a fucking revolution. Like,
Yeah.
no, what is it? What's the word I'm thinking of?
I don't know, man. You tell me.
Universal.
Oh,
Yeah,
universal thing, yeah.
Universal thing.
Yeah.
It's the same everywhere. You
I reckon
count
so.
down, you wait for the new year.
Yep.
As soon as midnight strikes, you hug and kiss.
Yeah. And then
And then just keep partying.
yeah. But, Age, I know your answer, so I'm going to look here at Doug. Do you find it that big of a deal, New Year?
I think now, not really.
Yeah, same.
I think
I'm not big on it.
Is my answer supposed to be yes?
Well, yours is always yes.
I don't really give a shit.
Oh, really? I
No,
thought
no.
you'd like, yeah, it
I don't
is.
give a fuck.
Nah.
Well, it's another year. What? So what?
Yeah, I think 18, from 18 to about 22, 23, if that, I was like, yeah, okay. And even obviously 16, 17, but 18 where you can legally drink. But now I'm just
don't see
like,
the
meh.
hype.
I remember
it's
one
another
year.
event. It's another event, which is cool.
Yeah, I think I see it like you're right. I think I see it as more as an event.
Let's chuck on Channel 9, watch the fireworks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. Let's be around family. Let's do a party. But that's it. Like there's no real
I swear,
significance, right?
one year I had to work the next day, and I swear Liz and I were asleep by 10. Literally out before midnight. We were gone. We were out cold. I don't know. It just doesn't really.
It's another excuse to just party.
It is. And if you got the time off, great.
Yeah.
Like I've had to work the past few ones. So, if you got the time off, great. But I don't like even this year we've planned nothing. I thought we were going to go to my brother's, but he's going to be up in Queensland. So I haven't planned anything. I'm not really fussed. I don't care.
Ours is always the same. We go to my uncle's place.
Yeah, that's right. You got the mansion farm out that way. Yeah.
We just go there for New Year's.
Beautiful.
The same
Nice.
stuff. Like the
Yeah.
family comes around. Same as Christmas, pretty much.
Yeah,
It's
man.
like
So
like
you
a-
do.
We have like a week.
You always get together with family on New Year's.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Oh, it depends, but like shit changes every year. You know, what I
Yeah.
mean? Like so, I've done New Year's with my mates sometimes.
Mm.
Sometimes, like there was one year where I actually went to the fireworks in the city at 10 a.m. and waited there for ages. Then there was another year.
At 10. Oh, you were there a whole day.
Yeah,
Oh,
like you
fuck.
had to, man. Like, if you
Yeah.
don't go
Yep.
in the morning, you don't get a spot.
You know, yeah.
Okay,
Like,
so
we were- I
to get a
can't-
good spot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can't remember. We were at some park. We're right next to the Harbour Bridge. Like we're looking out to our right, and it's there.
Well, so you've done New Year's fireworks in the city, in Sydney.
Yeah, I've done it once. That's it. Ticked it off.
Doug?
Yeah. I think a couple of times my parents used to take us when we were younger.
Mm.
And I think vaguely I remember one time we were on the North Sydney side of the bridge,
Yeah.
watching the fireworks.
Oh,
But I
mate.
don't know if it was the 12 o'clock
Yeah.
or the 9 p.m. firework.
Yeah, right. I've always said I wouldn't put it as my bucket list to go there at all.
Mm.
But if I was going to do it, I would fork out the money and I'd get a hotel room.
Oh, see, that's the other thing.
And it's I've looked into it. It
I've-
is so expensive. It's not
Another
funny.
thing that I've done was a penthouse party
Yeah,
at right on top of the seafood market
yeah.
where you could see it
On New Year's.
on New Year's.
Oh, see that? Yeah,
See, I've done that.
that I would do.
See, that's another thing that changes. So
100%.
we've done a party with our mates, but now in the I don't know, say last 4 years, it's all been family based.
Yeah.
We just go there, chill out,
Yeah.
do our own fireworks if we
That-
can.
I'm sorry. I have done. I was working one, so I did one work, but never with family. Sorry. I have seen the new. I just remember now. But the only way I would do it now, like if I was to organise, I wouldn't. Obviously, you can't do it now for this year, but next year would be righto. We've got you can sleep 8 people. These 3 bedrooms, 6 people. This is how much it costs, and if you want to rock up, chuck in $100. Get yourself to the city, crash on the floor, crash wherever the frick you can fit.
Yeah.
And watch it from the hotel room and drink. That's it. To go out there, sit on a picnic rug for 12 hours waiting for the... Oh, man.
Yeah.
Nah.
So last time I went to the New Year's fireworks, and it was to see the midnight ones, once or twice. I think it was twice. Look, I'm guessing it was probably like 7 to 8 years ago. We ended up finding a spot. All right, there was one in North Sydney side, just outside of North Sydney, literally just in front. There's a park, right? You can see a bit of Darling Harbour. You can see the top of the Harbour Bridge. We found the key time to go was when the 9 o'clock fireworks finish. That's when a lot of the families go there,
yeah,
right?
and
So they can go with the young kids and then they leave. So when they're all leaving,
Yeah.
there's spots there.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you come down and you take those spots and then you're sitting there for
3 hours.
3 hours.
Yeah, that's
Right.
doable.
Sitting there-
3 hours, yeah.
Take an esky, take
Yeah.
some drinks, and
Yeah.
you're sitting there with friends and then having a chat. We saw all the fireworks and everything. That was pretty good. That was
Yeah.
pretty good.
So I think touching on something we probably skipped from before, what are we doing over Christmas? Are we taking time off? Whatever. I think we're all taking time off. I know Age definitely's taking time off. But yeah, so I mean, we're no secret that we're going away together. Big group of us, the party fam. But I reckon it'd be pretty cool. It just sort of come to me now as you were talking, Doug, to do what we're doing this year. We're going away on the 2nd, I think it is.
Second, yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bring that forward a couple of days and go like on the 29th or leave on, say, the 30th.
Hmm.
You know what I mean?
They
And
can do.
I'm just saying,
Oh, yeah, like is this
not
like
this year.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying for future ones on
yeah.
the 30th, like say leave on the 30th.
Yeah.
So then, you get there.
Shit, you'd have to book early.
Plenty, you'd have to book now for
Yeah,
next year.
yeah.
And also pay the price that you got to pay for
Yeah.
anywhere
Yeah,
on New Year's.
yeah.
But you know what I mean? Like that'd be pretty cool. Go on
That'd
the
be
30th,
sick.
all together there, have your own party, bring in the new year together while you're away at a little resort. You could call it a mini
I'd
resort.
call it.
What
I'd
we
call it
call
a mini resort. Why not?
Yeah, mini
It's got
resort.
everything you need.
Everything you need, 100%. Everything you want.
Fucking secluded and private. Oh man,
Yeah.
best place. Shout
That is
out
true.
to Anna Bay. Amy's at Anna Bay.
Amy's at Anna Bay.
I can't wait. It's the first time we've been. Where? What's the last time we've been there?
Oh man, it
Oh,
was
it would've
3
been-
years.
It's so we've been twice. Hey, both times you organised them, Dougie.
twice.
It would have been 2019.
The last
The
time
last
we went,
time.
and the time
No.
before that, we went for Easter long
No,
weekend. Remember?
We went 2020.
Ah, yes, 2020 it was. Yeah,
Yeah,
so it's
okay,
been
2020. So 2020
Since
September
2 years,
2020.
3 months.
Okay, so since then They've changed owners.
Mm-hmm.
Same place, same layout, bit of renovations.
Oh,
bit
more
of
than a
changes.
bit of renos, yeah.
Oh, but-
Amy and the family have done a mad job there.
So now we're pretty keen to see what it looks like.
Can't wait, man.
You know, so
Cannot wait.
this place I'd recommend to anyone
Yep.
that just wants to get away and have a bit of
100%.
privacy
Yep.
with families and kids.
Especially if you do the whole place, if you
Oh yeah,
bulk
that's
out the
right.
whole
If
thing.
you have about 20 people with you,
Yep.
best time you've ever had.
It's brilliant
honestly.
because it was always really good, like affordable and big, lots of space, do your own thing. Everyone has their own space, but also can come together.
That's right. Yeah.
Yep.
But it's been renovated now, so you still have. I mean, it's a little bit more expensive, but it's worth it because of what she's done,
Oh,
what
you've
they've
got-
done
You've
to the
got more
place.
comfort where you sleep.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, the beds
But
are so it looks so
Main
much
facility
better.
is still the same, right?
Yeah.
They've got a pool,
Yeah, general location.
barbecue,
It's- yeah.
fire pit, swing for the kids,
The whole
common
lot.
area where we all chilled out.
Massive.
Countless nights where you spend in that common room
Yeah, the
Crazy.
big grass area we played footy.
and cricket
And cricket
soccer
and soccer
everything.
and soccer golf. Remember we had the soccer
oh,
golf?
yeah.
'Cause
Oh,
they had
yeah.
little divots.
Just down the road.
Yeah, no, but we did it there as well. We did it there as well because
Yeah,
it had
had little
Ah,
divots
yeah.
had
and
little
everything.
had like 3 little divots, and we were just taking shots trying to get them into the divot.
Only 2 hours away from Sydney, ladies and gentlemen. Amy's Annabelle.
Yeah, close enough to Salamander Bay for the shops.
Yep.
To actually get stuff that you need, but
Port
as
Stevens-
well
Port Stevens
far
Sand
enough
Dunes.
where you
Yep.
can actually make enough noise where
Yeah.
it's not going to be disturbing anyone.
No.
You don't have to worry about neighbors too much.
Yeah,
Because I think the last time we were there was even like a concert happening right next door.
there was. Yeah,
There was like some band performing
yeah,
there
yeah.
as
at
well.
a house or something
Yeah.
or whatever it was. But
Was it like
Garage
a barn,
band.
like a barnyard concert
Yeah.
or
something
some
like that.
shit. Yeah.
They clearly don't care about noise because they do bucks and hens nights there.
That's right. Yeah.
She actually has them there. She puts it out to work
Fuck, what a place
functions.
to do that.
Oh man,
Oh, it would be
It'd
great.
be awesome.
brilliant! Yeah,
Yeah.
brilliant. Can't wait, man. I'm so. And are we allowed to give away the spoiler? Are we allowed to give away the spoiler about what we're doing while we're there?
No, just say it because then if I decide no, I can
Oh,
just
well,
go
there
now.
you go. Well, boss man over there. While we're there, we're actually going to have try and record a couple of episodes, or at least
Oh,
Couple of times.
I'm like, what is this guy talking about? What's his surprise?
All right. So if we go back to New Year's.
Yep.
Okay. So New Year's, we just said that we didn't believe in anything. Like New Year's wasn't a big deal.
not a big deal for us,
Right?
no.
New Year's
No,
not
no.
a big deal for
Not
us.
for me anyway.
All right,
Well,
so
we
yeah,
all agree on
But
that.
do we believe in New Year's
Yeah,
resolutions?
that's right. There we
Yeah.
go. Is that thing? Is that a thing for us? As in New Year's
It's-
resolutions, the
it's
start
like-
of a new
It's
year.
that cliche where everyone says, "Yeah, I want to do this," but they never do it.
Yeah.
I've never ever done that just because of the fact that like it's a bit of hype, bit
Yeah.
of cliche. Like, yeah, I want to do this, do that. Like, why? What for?
Yeah, I did.
Just-
I did it, and you know what? I've done it before. You know, especially with the Facebook bullshit, and you put it
Yeah.
out there. And I've never ever. The only I've never made it as a resolution, but I should have every year was keep drinking because every year without fail I keep drinking. So you know what? If we're going, I don't believe in New Year's resolutions at all. I think it's a big apologies out there. Actually,
Yeah.
no, fuck you. No apologies. It's a bit of a wank thing in my book. So I'm not making a New Year's resolution. All I'm saying is I'm not going to change. I'm going to keep drinking and having fun. And yeah, that's my
Then
2 cents.
again, you say that. I think for some people it is a bit of an inspiration sort of thing. Like it's a new year
For 2 weeks.
Let's turn a leaf.
True.
For
no,
2 weeks.
but
Start a New
without that
Year's,
bullshit,
yeah, it
without
is.
that bullshit, like I
Yeah,
know,
no.
like, it's bullshit. You're gonna
Yeah.
quit. You're not gonna go to the gym for the whole year.
No.
You're gonna quit in one thing.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I love that meme
But
every
for
year.
some, I know there's some people out there that believe in that
Nah,
shit,
fair
and
call.
they,
No,
they
fair
call it.
call.
It's a bit of inspiration. It's like, oh, what are we gonna do this year? You know what I mean? It's a
Yeah.
bit of reflection on
Like
the year
a
before.
goals, like a
Let's
goal
go
thing.
next year.
One out of
Good
one.
on you. Good on you to the people out there that do
Yeah.
it. But you know what? Fuck you. I'm not doing it.
The 1 in 1 million of you that stick to your resolution, you guys, I take my hat off to you.
Well, you know what?
So
My new
27
resolution-
people in Australia.
My new resolution, like Seb, they keep on drinking, keep on living,
Yeah,
keep on doing our
buddy.
thing, keep on having fun. Enjoy yourselves, people.
What I want to do, I want to go back to what we're talking about with Christmas, right? 25th,
Yes.
right? Traditionally, Australia, when in an Australian background,
Yep.
right, 25th, they all get together at Christmas lunch.
Yep.
It's pretty, I don't know if it's how tame it is. It can be go, obviously they'll go until late
Oh,
night or whatever it is.
Oh,
But-
Boxing Day next day, of course, it's going
Fuck,
wild.
yeah, fucking oath.
Hundred
Right.
100%.
So, Seb, you already mentioned that on Christmas Day, right, you go spend it with your side of the family.
Yeah, my parents.
your
their
parents,
house.
kind
Yeah.
of thing.
Yep.
All
And
right.
my sister, my brothers.
Christmas Day for you, how does that go, Adrian?
Oh, we go to my wife's,
You go to your wife's side?
wife's parents, wife's family.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
you
is-
have,
They do a lunch. So when you were talking about your rotisserie, that brought back a memory from one of ours.
Yeah.
They did a whole pig.
Oh.
Oh man,
Yum.
holy shit!
Yum.
Like, holy shit! That's all I can say about it.
Yeah.
I've never ever had that before. Oh fuck! It was crazy. They did it in 1 year though. Took a lot of effort, obviously.
It's
the
a
whole
lot
day,
of effort doing a
but
pig, man.
shit, man. So it was at her parents' house. They started first thing in the morning. Got it prepared, chucked it in. I was prepared the night before, sorry. Chucked it onto the rotisserie, left it going the whole day. It was ready about lunchtime, like 1, 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
We all ate. We were there the whole night, kept eating at it. Because
Yeah,
Oh,
man,
it's
just
heaps,
sitting there.
man. It's a lot of
shit,
food.
man.
Yeah.
But we were eating like the face,
Yeah. You
the
just
eyeballs,
Oh, really?
everything.
yeah.
Like we had
Was it good?
So
Like, as in, wait, did you eat?
I ate everything.
Yeah.
They gave me half the face. And never in my life did I think I would have a plate with a fucking pig face.
big face.
You know
No,
what I
that's
mean?
true. Yeah, yeah.
Picking at it. you know, yeah.
You know, you should have done the Dwight, from where he
Oh.
cuts the face
yeah,
off.
bro.
Yeah.
It was half lengthways or that way.
Yeah.
It was crazy, man. But yeah,
Oh,
That's
cutting,
what-
like literally cutting in half.
cut in half.
Oh, shit. Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
I've never seen that before. Okay. Yeah, that's cool.
So like just there, sitting right in front of me, ate it. It was like, yeah, it's still meat.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
meat's meat.
And then I had to eat the eyeball.
Are the cheeks like beef cheeks? Like nice, nice and juicy and
but
tasty?
less meat, obviously. But yeah, nice. Oh man,
Branch off of that. Weirdest food you've ever had besides the pig face and pig eyeball.
weirdest food.
Mm.
You're gonna have to skip me, man. I have to think
All
about
right, Dougie, weirdest food.
We just look. I haven't had anything I feel that's weird. That's just
Well, you ate from carts, the street carts in Thailand. That's pretty fucking.
Yeah, but I
that's brave,
didn't-
bro.
I didn't have weird food. I was looking for the weird food.
Yeah, but you don't know what's in those carts.
What,
you
those-
don't know what they
those
served
duck-
you, man. That
duck
could have
eggs
been
and shit.
that could have been
Nah, I didn't
that could have
have
been
any
a
of
dog, man. Who knows?
Look,
marinated well.
I had a parent fried chicken.
a parent
fried chicken.
Well, it
that
tastes
was
good.
on there. Oh,
Yeah.
one of the juiciest
was
fucking
fucking
fried
nice.
chickens.
Yeah, it was. You know what? But it tasted good. No, so weirdest food I've had was the what's it called now? The Westfield Tower, or whatever it is, the Centrepoint Tower.
Centrepoint Tower.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
yeah.
it's not called that anymore. But anyway, they had it, the
Is it-
Centrepoint,
what
the
do you
restaurant,
mean?
the
Is it-
rotating restaurant.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I had
Emu.
I had
They had emu there when I
croc,
went.
that emu, croc,
Yeah.
kangaroo, and one other one. But I had crocodile meat, and it was weird.
Oh,
Eh?
I had crocodile meat when I went
I go,
to
look,
when I went to
Yeah.
Darwin.
yeah, you're right.
But no, but weirdest food I would say is a pig face. And
Yeah,
a pig
yeah,
eye. Like, it has to be.
100%, man. That's pretty
Because
weird.
I've had a croc burger when I went to Darwin.
Was that good?
It tastes like a meaty fish.
What you were saying before in regards to weird food.
Yeah.
I've been to the Centrepoint Tower
Yeah.
restaurant.
So you've had that?
Oh yeah, because I for some reason I didn't find that as weird food. Like as in,
no, fair enough.
emu and crocodile in Australia. I think
emu-
I felt like it's more like that's a more normalish dish.
Emu, I didn't think would be a normal food here.
I wouldn't think
You know
emu
what
is
I mean?
normal. No, personally
It's
not.
a big fucking, like you look at it.
But my question to you guys is goat. Have you ever had goat? And would you consider that
No.
weird food?
No, but
No.
I've had it.
You've had it?
Yep.
Good?
Yep.
I've
I
heard
think
it's
it's probably better than lamb,
I've heard it's beautiful.
and I love lamb.
Mm.
And I
Have
think
it
it's
tastes
just
like
good.
like a stew.
Mm.
Or
No, I
like
think
a-
it was like
a steak.
like a barbecued like kind
Ah.
of.
I've only heard about goat like stew. Or
I've heard goat stew is
Yeah.
like amazing.
Yeah.
Because it's really tender and juicy
like
and
European
whatnot.
Yeah.
food.
Because
I think that's normal for European, right?
No,
Goat-
that's
goat
where,
are all
that's where
normal.
I heard it. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's a thing where in Australia we had a massive like feral goat problem, and it turned out Europeans and whatnot and from India and all that loved it, and it became some Aussie farmers became entrepreneurs, and next thing you know they become millionaires because they would catch goats, wild goats. And ship them overseas for feed and whatnot. And obviously our wild goat problem went away. Well, not went away, but is being handled. But beautiful food, apparently. I've never tried it. I'd love to try good quality goat. But you even go to restaurants and you never see goat on the menu.
Yeah. Unless you go like traditional shit.
But overseas,
Yeah.
like European and all that, it's a staple. Yeah, I don't
so
get
that's the next question then. What's a food that you want to try that you haven't? Something weird.
it. Goat.
Okay,
Okay, I would try. Even though I hate fish, I would like to try a nice fish burger where you know what I mean? Like, because everyone goes, fish burgers, and I just hate fish. But just because I hate fish, it'd be nice to try a fish burger that I'd enjoy.
Not a Fillet fish from Mac.
No.
That's what I was thinking. The first thing fish burger, because they're pretty good.
Feel
They're
like
pretty-
fish.
They're pretty
You reckon?
Yeah.
What about a fish taco, man? Because I've had them. They're beautiful.
Yeah.
They're
Look,
beautiful.
100%. Anything seafood related, which I'm not a fan of.
Yeah.
that I'd enjoy. For me, that's a staple that I guess would never think to try. But yeah, what about you,
I don't know. I thought of the question. I can't even have an answer. I don't even have an answer.
Mr. Doug?
What was the question? It was weirdest food we've tasted.
No, that you want to try.
I want
That I
to try.
want to try.
Some
something-
food you haven't had.
Oh, like okay. So when I went to Thailand, I was looking
Tell me
everywhere
about
for
the
insects.
Duck eggs.
All
Oh
the
yeah.
bugs.
Oh, you did.
Oh,
notice that.
okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
So that was one thing I wanted to try, and for some reason it wasn't there. Like I couldn't see anywhere.
That lolly shop I told you about in Windsor, they had a whole sort of revolving shelf full of jerky.
Yeah.
And on one side had
Yum.
crickets.
Oh.
Like crickets in like some seasoning,
Yep.
but different seasonings. And I'm like, fuck me, Dad, I want to try that. Cricket.
Oh, you know what? Probably if we're going to an Australian-based kind of thing.
Wichita
would-
grub?
Yeah.
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 I probably
No,
I
would
wanna
try
that.
one.
100%.
Oh, that snake. Never tried snake.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I'd try that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm
Do
iffy
they
about
give
it.
you any snake, or is it like
Nah,
a
my
certain
dad,
type of
know,
my
snake
dad
that
has.
they
I
get?
remember seeing it in my freezer. Dad, what's that? That's snake. And I'm like, can I have some? No. Like he's like, nah, you can't have any. Whatever. But yeah, I got
Yeah.
like he says the same thing. Oh, just like fish. Tastes exactly
See,
like
that's
fish.
what I was going to say. Like, I'd have it, but if it doesn't taste like fish, and you just fuck.
I think.
with them.
I think.
but that's
most-
what he said. Honestly, that's what he says.
Thanks,
I
sorry,
think.
fucker.
I think
Oh.
from like crocodile meat. It's not red meat. I think it's like a whitish meat,
Yeah.
right?
But
And I
it's
think
not chicken.
snake is the same thing. It's like a whitish
Yeah.
meat, but it's
It
like a
would be, yeah.
consistency of like you'd see like a barramundi or like
Bro,
a.
they're
like
fucking
a-
yeah,
they're
okay.
water dwelling animals, man. Like they live in water. They
Mm.
don't have the same taste, right? But it's more media. Anyway, I agree. Witchy grub, yeah. Let's have a go.
Yeah, I'm keen. I'm
Yeah.
keen to try it.
I'll give it a go.
'Cause they say there's a certain way you need to eat it.
Apparently,
Because you can't eat the head. Apparently, you have to.
Oh, no idea.
I've seen. What
no idea.
was it that show?
I'm not going to try
I'm
it
a
on my own,
celebrity.
but I'm
I'm a
not trying it
celebrity.
on my own.
Yeah, so I'm a celebrity. I think they eat it, but I saw that you bite it from the back end. You take it all in. That's what she said. The head of the widgety grub apparently doesn't taste nice, or there's something on it. I can't remember what it is, or whatever. But that's what she
Now I
said.
can't take it. Now I can't take it seriously.
Whatever he says, I cannot. I just can't. Like,
Oh, this head doesn't taste good.
yeah.
That's what she said.
Oh man.
I'll just have the whole thing.
That's what she said.
Oh, brilliant.
See, I didn't know that. I didn't know there was.
No
I
idea,
thought you
man.
just cook it up and.
No, I think they eat it raw.
No, honestly, I didn't think there was a way to prepare it.
No, yeah,
I thought it
like I
was
said,
just-
I think it's just a raw thing that
They
they just.
smoke it or they put it on a fire really quickly.
No, I could be
and-
wrong, but I'm keen
That's
to try it.
right.
If
You
you guys
can't
want
have
to
it
try it,
live, can you?
Put it this way.
yeah, why not?
Let's put it out there to the DM world.
DM world. Anyone have you tried it?
Tried it.
Let us know.
Know how to
do we
cook
do
it.
it?
Yeah,
How-
has
how can we
anybody?
get-
Yeah, has
how can
anybody
we
ever
get it?
had one? Yeah, that's
We'll
right.
do it live. How can we get it?
I'll do it. But as long as it's cooked right. Like, I don't want to be like those poisonous puffer fishes or pufffish or whatever they're called. And then if it's not cooked right, you can die.
Yeah, there's widget grubs. What else? What else would the
man.
indigenous
You know-
Australians eat here? That would be.
Snails. It's not an Australian
Oh,
thing, I don't
escargot.
think.
I've heard it's really good.
Yeah,
Really
snails
garlicky.
apparently. Yeah.
Really garlicky.
I love garlic.
I do too.
I love garlic.
See, how come I can't think of this shit? That's true. Snails.
Snails. Yeah, big fan of. I love snail. I mean, I love snails. I love garlic. I'm a big fan of coriander. But we are getting besides the point here. You know, we think of we obviously we talk about Christmas and Christmas time. So for us, it's 24th, even 25th, eating leftovers, whatever, and 26. Sometimes it flows into because of that much food.
Yeah,
and
you still got.
Oh, but it's-
You're
heaps
still
of food.
eating. You're still eating
But-
the same food
but
that you did.
What about New Year's? Do you guys like? Yeah, obviously most of the time,
So
New
New
Year's
Year's
party
Day-
and whatever. Yeah, but no, New Year's Eve, New Year's Day with eating. Do you ever like? We always, no matter where
There's
I go,
no-
there's always a good feed.
from what I know or what I've experienced, there was never an emphasis on. Oh, we have to have a mad feed. We have to have a feast on New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
always the drinking side. It's always let's party.
Yeah, fair call.
Like I said before, it's an excuse to party, be
But-
around people. There wasn't any. We've had barbecues,
Mm.
but barbecues are normal, man, at our households.
True.
It's always like
Yep.
good meats. It's always good shit.
Yep.
It's always just about partying.
Yeah.
To be honest,
Yeah, I think New Year's. You're right. I think it's more like. Well, it's
Celebrate.
more like it's like. Where are we drinking today?
it's
Where
a
are we drinking this
celebration
year?
more
You know
so
what I'm
than
saying?
Christmas being like it's a family time, get together, let's all celebrate, let's all whatever. This is a
Let's
yeah,
party
we're all
and let's
together,
get
but let's
drunk.
party. Like,
Yeah, it's good enough.
Let's bring in the new year
Mm-hmm.
the best way we know how.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, so I did one year. of New Year's, and I think I find more New Year's as in being a party thing. So I'm like,
okay.
we'll host New Year's. I don't mind hosting New Year's. Christmas is a different story for some reason. I don't know why, but
Same thing, but there's more prep going into Christmas.
But
yeah, I feel like it was.
the last you hosted New Year's a few years back, and you still put on you always put on a good you're really good on the barbecue. You always put on a good barbecue. You put on a barbecue.
Yeah, this time I did. That time was the first time that I used the smoker. My smoker.
and you
But
put
is
on
that-
a really
is that
good
not
barbecue.
standard? Like I said, is that not standard? Like when we ever go to Seb's house or your house, there's always a barbecue going.
There
right?
is.
Yeah,
It's just normal to you guys.
yeah.
yeah, like if I've
That's what
got
I mean.
people
There's-
over, yeah,
There's
I
less
love it.
effort, less
Yeah.
thought.
Yeah.
Just
For
put on
me,
a barbecue.
my big thing is, and a big shout out to them. I'm going to plug these blokes because they're fucking brilliant.
Souvlaki boys.
Yeah, man, the Souvlaki boys,
Where are they?
over at Marrickville.
Oh, yeah?
Oh man, they are the shit.
Holy shit.
Those
they're
lambs.
the brothers and the dad, and you know what? They're lovely blokes too. They really are.
That whole experience, I've only gone to them once.
Oh man,
Easiest thing I've ever done.
yeah.
Just go in there, pick it
Yeah.
up, and they're so nice, mate. It's the whole experience. You're lining
They're-
up
they're-
to get their shit.
Yeah,
Even though you pre-ordered, you're lining up,
yeah.
but it's worth it, right? Like
Best.
you go
How
in
good
there.
is that lamb?
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah. Every time
Fuck.
when you say you've got those sort of luckies,
Oh,
man,
man.
it's just like, oh, okay,
It,
I'm ready to fucking eat.
So the flavors that I got last time was obviously lamb. You cannot go past that lamb.
amazing.
Pork belly.
Pork belly's
Holy
good.
shit.
Pork belly's good.
Holy
hey.
shit, that
Yeah.
was good. And the chicken. You
The
know,
chicken's
for the kids,
good.
For the kids and
The-
for the people out there that don't like red meat, we had the chicken.
The chicken's
and it
good.
still goes good.
Yeah.
Holy
The-
shit.
For me, the chicken is. I'm always really weary when I'm cooking chicken though, because I'm worried about because you underdo beef. You know,
cares?
it tastes better.
Lamb, same thing.
Lamb is supposed to be pink
Yeah.
at best.
Yeah.
So you want to underdo lamb, but chicken, you don't see. Oh, can
you
I have
certainly
my
can't say
chicken
that's
rare? But this is touching on a future episode we're going to talk about. Let's save some of this stuff for the future episode.
Episode all about food.
All about food.
All about the food.
It's not coming up on the next one, but it's definitely coming soon.
Yeah, we'll
come
be
soon.
talking about this
It's
more in
coming
detail.
soon, right, Doug?
Yeah, that's what she said.
Yeah,
too.
it is.
Get hell.
Yeah. Moving on. So New Year's, as we were saying, New Year's resolutions. We don't have any. You can come up with one. What would it be?
I'm going to go woke here. Yeah, and you fuckers are going to put shit on me
I
now.
don't know what that fucking means.
Yeah.
I'm old.
Nah, it's not even woke, man. It's let's be real, all right? Blokes. I'm going to go too deep because that's not what this podcast is about. But you know what? Fuck it. I'm
Oh,
going
but
to
you
go
know
for
what?
it.
Who cares?
I'm going to go for
We're
it.
still mates.
Blokes are way overrepresented when it comes to suicide and whatnot. So my big thing would be looking after myself much better because I've let it slip in the past, 12 to 18 months. Mentally.
Mentally, yep.
Yeah, mentally, looking after myself better because I was focusing on it for a while and then I let it slip. And it showed. So yeah, for me, if I was to buy into the New Year's resolution stuff, that's what I would do. What about yourself, Doug?
I think more. Yeah, I think it's more of a personal thing. It's more like, I'm getting older. Yeah, I feel like I'm starting to get into that grumpy old man stage.
Yeah,
In
but
a
we
way.
love that about you.
Yeah, well, I probably have always been like that, but like
Yeah.
I'm starting to notice it a little bit more. And I'm like, you know what? That's probably something I probably want to focus on a bit more.
Yeah.
If I was a New Year's resolution person, but
Yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I guarantee if they were to do a poll or you could research it, the number one thing people would put down for a New Year's resolution is, lose weight
Or get
whatever.
fit.
Get
Yeah.
fit, lose weight.
Healthy diet.
Yeah, all that, fluff. But I think it comes back to what I was saying, I mean, in my experience anyway, is healthy mind, everything else sort of flows from
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
So yeah, my big one, is just sort of that mental health thing.
Oh, definitely.
Especially when it comes to blokes, man. We just outnumber it way, 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 way too much.
Yeah, definitely. Anybody out there who is going through that kind of stuff,
Always someone there to help. You're never alone.
yeah.
Never
Never
alone.
alone.
Don't ever think you are.
there's always someone there to help you. All right, so go back to what we were talking about with Christmas Day.
Yeah.
So on Christmas Day, my tradition, this is just me directly, every year, and doesn't matter, no one's going to fault it. Even if all of a sudden I get a friend to request to go here or visit someone, is I have to watch Die Hard. That is my tradition.
Ah, really?
Die Hard, every
On Christmas
Christmas
Day?
Day is I watch Die Hard.
Fuck.
This man's amazing. I love it.
By midnight, it has to be watched.
It is a Christmas movie. Die Hard.
Yeah. Oh, I think
100%.
so.
I'm with you.
Right
100%. Christmas movie.
Yeah, so that's Christmas Day for me. And Boxing Day for me is, same thing. It'll probably
Oh,
Like,
chill
actually-
out, right?
Boxing Day is most of the time where I'd go to the beach.
You know,
Yeah.
one tradition at my parents' house
Right.
is 25th. Yeah, we get together. And it's the one time a year, unless we're away somewhere, that my brothers and part of the family, like, we do a backyard cricket game. And I know that's cliche for Australian Christmas, but that's something we've adopted
Oh, yeah, fair enough.
in ours
Yeah.
on Christmas Day to do a Christmas Day cricket game. Yep. Gets everyone involved. Everyone has fun. Everyone has a laugh. There's always something funny that happens. Always.
Yeah,
It's brilliant.
people running down to the wicket and they trip over and
Yeah.
face plant and everything like that. Yeah.
Step on a needle. You know, no, I'm kidding. Well, as always, we're going to finish our episode with our well, it's a tradition. It's a tradition for us. So yeah, we've been
Why
talking
not?
about tradition and whatnot. So let's continue this tradition with our favorite Aussie saying, slang. It could be a word, anything to do with Aussie.
Only
Let's do
Aussies
a
get.
cover.
Yeah, come on, there you go. So,
Yeah.
Dougie, do you want to lead us off? Anything?
Sure. There's the one Aussie saying that I love and I've heard it so many times and it cracks me up is describes a person, a face like a dropped pie. It's just nice and easy. You just have to understand English
Yeah.
to understand
To
that.
understand that, yeah. You know what? There's a branch off that, and pardon the pun, but there's a branch off that. Have you heard like drop pie? Have you heard the one that goes, he's been beaten by the ugly stick?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've
Or
heard that one.
he's fallen out of the ugly tree
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
hit every branch
Yeah,
along the
yeah.
way.
Yeah.
That's right.
I'm actually going to change mine a little bit, and I'm going to throw out a joke.
Yeah, fair enough.
All right, so I'm going to throw out a joke.
Let's go.
Okay, so Tim is staying at a hotel and he's walking out of his room, down the lobby, whatever, walks out and there's a pool there. So there's a beautiful pool, beautiful scenery. And he looks over to his right and he sees a young lady. She's beautiful, beautiful face, gorgeous blonde hair. She's crying. Now, she doesn't have any arms or legs. She's just sitting there, crying her eyes out by the pool. And Tim stops and goes, "What's going on? What's up, darling?" She goes, "Oh, I'm just so upset." He goes, "Why?" She goes, "Oh, I'm so lonely." He goes, "What do you mean? You're a beautiful young woman. Why are you so lonely?" She goes, "Oh, I've never been hugged by a man." So Tim goes, "You know what? Do the right thing. I'll give her a hug." So he gives her a hug. She goes, "Oh, thank you. You know, and what's your name?" "I'm Tim. What's your name?" "Susan." "Oh, well, you're welcome, Susan." He goes to get up. She goes, "Oh." He goes, "What?" She goes, "Oh, I've never been kissed by a man." So Tim goes, "All right." No, and anyway. So he bends down. He grabs her face and just gives her a long, passionate kiss. Anyway, she closes her eyes. She's in heaven, of course. She opens her eyes, looks at Tim and goes, "Thank you." And he goes, "That's all right, darling." He gets up, goes to walk off. She goes, "Oh." And he turns around and he goes, "What's up?" She goes, "No, you'll think different of me." He goes, No, what's up? You can tell me. We've been through a few things together. What's up?" She goes, "I've never been fucked." He takes a long, deep breath, walks over to her, stares into her eyes, picks her up in his arms, starts carrying her,
Yeah.
throws her into the pool and goes, "Now you're fucked."
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well, fuck. now I'm fucked. How am I going to beat that?
So
I think we have to end it there. I think mine will come next episode. Oh my god.
So, all right. Anyway, so that was the joke. My favorite of Aussie saying is, and it's what. No. So
That
it's an underrated one, but I love it because it just, as soon as you hear it, you're like, yeah, that's Australia. She'll be right. She'll be right. It'll
Should
be right.
Yeah.
You know, anything to do with be right.
Yeah, she'll be right.
Or that's not going anywhere.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, you put a mattress on the top of the car and you give it that little piss weak shake. Yeah, it's not going anywhere.
I've heard that saying from he who shall not be named.
Oh God!
And I tell you what,
and I would triple
that
check.
shit moves more than a I swear to God, bro.
That's like him. That's like him going, "Oh, I've fixed your IT issue." Yeah, bullshit. You have.
Yeah.
Sorry, Age. Your favorite Aussie
I don't
saying
want
that.
it. I don't want it anymore. All right, go on then. So my one is the same context as last week.
Mm.
All right.
So last week, for those of you that are new, was I'm not here to fuck spiders. Very, very similar.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
So you go out to a Christmas party
Yep.
on the theme of Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, are you drinking? Well, I'm not here to fucking put shoes on caterpillars.
Oh, that's fucking mad.
I actually haven't heard that one. I have not heard that saying.
That's pretty good.
I'm not here to put fucking shoes
on
on cat. That's brilliant.
There we go.
Yeah,
Brilliant.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you very
That's
much.
awesome.
Thank you. That's just gold.
Okay, ladies and
you saying,
gentlemen, we had our laughs, a lot of them today. Please make sure you follow our Instagram. Give us some love.
With Amigos Down Under.
Amigos Down Under podcast on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
Give us a follow. Give us a DM. Let us know what you think.
Mm.
We're
Yeah.
gonna put up some questions every now and then.
Yeah.
Let us know your feedback, your answers. We'll give you shout outs.
Who wrote "fuck you, Seb"? It's all right. That's fucking brilliant. So for those of you, for our listener out there, we have a little run-in sheet that we go off. And in closing, all of a sudden, underneath sign off, it says "fuck you, Seb."
You're welcome.
Yeah, so if you have any questions, like if you want to interact and tell us your traditions, how you spend Christmas, how you spend New Year's, and share with us your stories if you're from, whatever background,
Any background.
any background in the world, just tell
You
us
don't
what you guys
celebrate
do.
Christmas, you know?
Yeah, even if
Obviously-
you don't celebrate Christmas, just share it with us, and it'll be good to
Obviously-
hear.
Obviously, when we get a bit of a following, we'll have a bit of a weekly post every now and then.
Mm.
Maybe even more frequent than that. But please get amongst it. Podcasting flowing.
Yeah, man.
Give everyone a voice. Everyone needs a voice. Everyone wants to share their stories. Let's go.
Amigos Down Under, 100%, boys. Have a good one. Thank you.
Yeah. See ya.